Hello folks, welcome back. Finally getting around to doing a few things to this truck. This is the 2024 Toyota Tundra TRD off-road in the SR5 trim. Absolutely nothing done to this truck at all as of right yet. Factory tires, factory everything. Today I'm going to be putting a set of running boards on. They are the OEM and they're the full length ones. I'll show you here in a second. So these Tundras, they seem like they're, you know, they're fairly low, these new third gen Tundras, and they don't come at the factory with running boards on them. Like if you look at the majority of the F-150s, they come to the lots with running boards already installed on them. These do not. These running boards were part of the deal that I got on the truck. They might not be the ones that are on this truck, you know, long term, depending on what I do with lift, tires, wheels, all that sort of stuff. They might not be exactly what I'm looking for down the road, but for now, they're what's going on the truck. And I'll tell you, the main reason why I'm even putting them on is not really for me getting in and out of the truck. I really don't have any issues getting in and out of this truck. Like I said, it's not super high. You do still have the grab handle here, but I mean, I can easily climb in the truck and I'm good to go. The main reason why I like it is this is a work truck for me. I get in with Dunlops on, muddy boots, snow, whatever. I've got nowhere to kick the stuff off, and it ends up down here. Because this piece right here, that's plastic. You don't want to be kicking that too hard. And the other reason is my young fella, he's 4 years old. He has a bit of a hard time climbing in through the back seat into his car seat. So I'm gonna measure how high it is, the way it is right now, from the bottom of the door sill there to the ground, and then I'll measure how much of a difference in a step it's going to be with the running boards down. These are, I'll show you guys the part number, and I'll put the part number in the description, but these are the factory ones. Like I said, full length. You can see Toyota symbol, here they are underneath. They're fairly heavy actually. So I'll see how easy this is to get up into place. The nice thing about the factory ones is they already come assembled with the brackets and everything ready to go. You literally just have to undo the bolts, which I'll show you guys, and put them on this. So the way that these are sitting right now, this running board is the front, is the driver's side. Once I get underneath and show you, you can see that these all basically have the same space in them, but this one here has a much wider gap in the front, and this is going in the front. They do have the slots there on those two brackets because you can actually sort of adjust them a bit here. You put your bolt in, you can slide the running board back and forth how you sort of want it. And then these ones, obviously, they don't do that. So you're gonna need, I'm using an impact gun to make things quicker in a 1/2 inch bit. That's all you're gonna need. So I'll get underneath and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So you're literally just taking off these bolts that are here. So this is the front. This is that wider gap I told you about. And then you're reusing this one and this one, and then this one back here. So that's it. You take those out, put them in, and your install is done. The hardest part is going to be getting underneath here and holding the running board up while I get at least a couple of these bolts sort of snugged up. I don't have a jack with me. If you have a jack, you could put a jack under one end and handle the other end by your hand, or if you got someone to help you, well then that's super easy, that's for sure. But that's it. So let's take a measurement here and we'll see where it's at now, and then we'll check it out once the running boards are on. So I'm gonna open the door and I'll go right here to the ground and up to the bottom where your foot would come through is basically 2 feet. So right there, that 2 foot mark is right at this sort of kick sill, or you know, whatever you want to call it. So we're right at like 2 feet. So once I get the running boards installed, we'll see how high that step is into the running board, and then how high the step is into the truck. So let's get these on. All right, well, 5 minutes maybe, if that. What I did exactly what I said. I put a bolt in each one of the center mounting brackets first, just to kind of hold it up in place, and then I did the other ones after that. Might want an extension. It'd be a little bit easier with an extension, but it works with this the way that it is. I tried 13 mil and I tried 1/2 inch, and it doesn't seem like either one of them really fit super snug on the bolt head, but either one of them works. I'm gonna put the other one on and then we'll take some measurements, but I do like how it is sort of tucked up in place. So it is cutting that step down though by, you know, just to the naked eye, it looks like maybe like 8 inches or so. So it's cutting it down quite a bit. They do stick out far enough that you can get your foot on there, but they don't stick out too far. Some running boards stick out quite a ways, which gives you more of a surface to step on, but that's good. Super solid. Something to kick my snow off and mud off with. Of course, that will scuff up the running boards, but better than beating up the truck. Anyway, pop the other side on and we'll take some measurements, but that is super easy, and I don't think that it really looks dorky. Like I was worried with where the truck is not lifted, still has the factory size wheels. I was worried about the look of it, but I don't really mind it with the way that it is, to be honest. I was potentially looking at getting the full length running boards coming all the way back, like I had on my Ram, come all the way back to here, because I'm going to be mounting my slip tank on the back of this truck, which has a toolbox on top, and it is nice to be able to step onto that to get up into the toolbox. So that's something that I might look at down the road, but these will do for now. So okay, so scratch that about the 13 mil. 13 mil will not work. I use a longer bit on that side, and it made things nicer for sure. So here they are. Both sides are done. Honestly, to set up, do it, and put stuff away, give yourselves like 15 minutes and you'll have your running boards installed. So let's see. It was basically right at about a 2 foot step before to get into the truck. So now we'll take a look. So it's cut it down to 15 inches to get in for your first step, and then again 2 feet for your second one. So 15-inch step to get in, and then basically a 10-inch step, 9-10 inch step to get into the truck. So let's take a look. Take a test run here with my Dunlops on, which are super wide obviously. But yeah, I mean, that's nicer. It absolutely is. It doesn't stick out super far, but it's enough to get your foot on and get up and in. So my wife will definitely like that as well. Her running boards did not show up yet for her truck. Hers are Toyota OEM ones as well, but the ones that she got have like a textured finish on them. I was gonna put these on her truck to get her by, because she has a harder time getting into hers compared to me, but she said she can wait. So we're waiting for hers to come in. But yeah, no, that's much nicer. Bauer will definitely like it a lot better for getting in to his car seat from this side. Yeah, it's pretty nice. He'll like that much better, that's for sure. So there is one bad thing I want to tell you guys about this truck. A couple weeks ago we went to the Lumberjacks game here outside in Bridgewater, and the next day, look at my hat sitting down there in the mud. So that was a Saturday night, and then the next day I was over there walking around the trucks. I think I was cleaning some snow off the truck actually, and I noticed a humongous scratch down the side of the truck. Truck is absolutely filthy, as you can see, so it might not show up that well right now, but there's a huge scratch starting right from here, and it jumps up to here, all the way back to this panel, up above the fender flare, and stops right about here. And it's in there, like it's you can feel it with your fingernail. It's in there. I've had a quote done at 2 body shops, and both of them are right around $3,000 to fix it. I have a $1,000 deductible on this truck, so regardless, at a minimum it's going to cost me $1,000 plus tax. No idea how the scratch got there. I originally first thought maybe someone was carrying their hockey bag and the zipper scratched it the whole way down the truck. But I reached out to a guy who does paint correction. He owns a detailing shop and all that. He says it looks to him like someone keyed it, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, so that really sucks, but it's a brand new truck. I've got some plans for it. I'm gonna have to get it fixed. Not money I wanted to spend, that's for sure, but it is what it is, I guess. But anyway, folks, there are the running boards installed. Super easy, and doesn't look bad. I really don't think it looks bad. It doesn't really make the truck seem lower, which is what I was worried about. But anyway, if you're looking at installing these running boards, oh, I said I'd show you guys the part number. So I'll show you the part number off the box. It should still be here.